I was thinking of affirmations. Last week I told y'all we was going to speak on affirmations, right? Grab my phone. I have affirmations written in my phone that I use. I don't write stuff down as much as I used to. I'm gonna be honest. I use the notes. I'm heavy notes. We're gonna get into these affirmations, and I'm gonna tell you why you need to get into affirmations or not. You know, I definitely have already a perspective on the angle that I'm gonna go with, and it'll be very interesting. I'm gonna say my first 4 affirmations, right? I probably got like 20, 30. See if it's zoom in, zoom out. These is all affirmations right here, okay? For my people listening, y'all can't see. I'm going to, first one is I am love, meaning like what I'm, it's love so deep inside of me. That's what I'm trying to push out. Second is I'm a winner. The third one is I am inspirational. And the fourth one is I am an incredible public speaker. That's what I tell myself, you know, things like that. The truth of the matter is I don't read affirmations. I don't say affirmations. I think it's healthy. I think it's a good thing to do. It's a great habit. Maybe I'll pick that habit back up. I've had it before and I'm not against it being in the past, but I've gotten to this point of where I am now with not affirmations, but something different. It's called positive self-talk. It's really the same thing, but it's just without, you know, the practice of looking in the mirror and saying the affirmations. To be honest, and I've seen a video on this recently, but this is something I've been aware of for a minute, is like, it's more important to believe in the affirmation than be so caught up in saying it. Because if you're saying something, you don't believe it, the energy, the spiritual, your body knows. Your body knows. You can't lie to your body. You can't lie to your brain. I'm a believer in God. You can't lie to God. You mean? And you know, some people that say it's God within you. I'm a believer in that too, but I'm not going to get religious. Y'all not going to spin me into getting religious, even though y'all ain't putting no pressure on me. I'm the one who brought it up, but dick up, I'm not getting religious. I'm spiritual. I'm not even religious, to be honest, but I do believe in God. But yes, positive self-talk. It's how you talk to yourself. It's how your thoughts arrange. I think the first episode I talked about paradigm shifts. Maybe on my social medias I talk about paradigm shifts. But what do you believe about yourself? I don't even know that full list, but I do know what I believe about myself. What do you believe about yourself? So you get in that mirror, you tell yourself a lie that you don't believe, and you just trying to psych yourself up. Ain't shit gonna happen. You know what I mean? Ain't shit gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I really, sincerely, wholeheartedly gain even more. So I'm gonna say this. I've learned, because I didn't know, but I've learned that I gain more belief with action. This is something I learned playing football in the past. When I'm really grinding, you know, and a lot of time grinding is not about working hard, in my opinion. It's about working hard and smart. So you chasing a goal, but you're not trying to just cut corners, but everything you're doing is working towards that goal. You know, I don't want to say a bunch of cliche shit, but just that's the reality. You could be working hard as shit and you're not going nowhere. Like you low key in a standstill. To get back to the self-talk is positive. Be kind with yourself. Number one. That's my number one rule, is you got to be kind with yourself. I've heard this years ago. Again, a lot of the things, like I said before, when I learn something and it makes sense, I hear something, it could stay with me if it makes sense. So I don't remember who the speaker was, but they said something along the lines of, you got to be your biggest critic, right? And I was playing football at the time. You got to be your biggest critic. I remember being my biggest critic, but they say you also got to be your biggest fan. So you got to have a balance. So a lot of this is going to be about balance too. So if I can help you in any way, or this is really going to be about you helping yourself, start correcting yourself when you saying the wrong thing to yourself. I'll give you an example of what I would do, or you may do. Damn, I ain't go to the gym. I'm on some fat shit anyway. I'm a fat. Don't do that. Don't self-sabotage. That's the term. Don't self-sabotage. You could be accountable. You can hold yourself accountable, you know? Don't self-sabotage though. Don't self-sabotage. Because you already know, me and you both know where that goes. You know what I'm saying? You start talking real dirty and disrespectful about yourself. And then it gets to the point like you really just hate yourself. So self-talk is really just loving yourself, you know, holding yourself accountable. It's like a relationship that you having with yourself. You got to have a healthy relationship with self. You know what I'm saying? So the place I'm in now, I might not be here forever. I know I wasn't there in the past. And then sometimes I just completely neglected it because of my self-image, or what I believed of myself, which is, I'm talking about affirmations. I was in a place where when I first got introduced to affirmations, it was Joel Osteen. He was on some I Am. Somebody sent me that joint. I'm like, oh, I fuck with this. Whatever happened happened from when I stopped playing football or whatever. I don't know what the exact event was, but I know I stopped using affirmations. Affirmations are needed to be like, I know I stopped using affirmations. I believe in affirmations. I don't want y'all to get that confused. I do believe in affirmations, but you have to believe it. You have to believe it. You mean? Like the belief part has to, I think my bonus episode, certain things that are taught to us that don't get us nowhere. Words like can't, stop, shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't. These words are not conducive, depending on how often they are in our vocabulary. These words are not conducive with anything progressive. You mean? So you got to learn how to be progressive. You mean? So like you control that though. You could finesse and try to put that on everybody else, but it's on you. Yeah, your self-talk got to be on a beam, depending on where you want to go in life. You feel it's such a powerful habit that, let's say you have kids or you have a significant other. Hopefully you have a significant other. Your self-talk gets so strong that people around you, they don't want to bring negativity towards you. You know, they don't want to bring a negative conversation towards you because you've gotten so good at talking positively and kind with yourself that you now have reached another level on how you speak, and it's affecting people whether you notice it or not. This is something I've experienced quite often, to keep it a bean. Like, so yeah, get your self-talk down pat. If you talking real, like, you mean, like, what are y'all saying to yourselves? That's something I really want to know. Like, if you on YouTube, comment, you feel me? If you DM me, you feel me? Like, what are y'all saying to yourselves? What type of conversation y'all having with self is important. And I think from there I can help a little bit more, because it's not easy. I'm gonna be realistic, it's not easy. But just pay attention. You can be conscious in the moment you're doing it, and that's the key part, is being conscious in the moment of your thinking, being conscious in the moment of I'll give you an example. Like I said in the last episode, a lot of these items or topics I'm bringing up to you, last episode was about overcoming adversity. You have to embrace adversity in real time. Self-talk, you have to embrace it in the time that you need it. You know, all of these things, they work in cahoots. The positive joint works in cahoots. It's not like, you mean, like what I seen. I'm gonna tell y'all what I seen, right? This is literally in real time as I'm telling you this. Meek tweeted this an hour ago. I think I had to retweet it. So Meek Mill said, anything I think of and truly desire comes directly to me, and I never live for money. I just get it. His self-talk is on the beam. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's on the frequency right now that, like, I don't want to get too deep into it, because over time, like, and I don't remember the exacts of what made me start understanding how powerful this was. I think it was from a book called 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, to be honest, but I didn't read that book in a long time. I haven't read it in a long time. Like, a lot of things, to be honest, are overrated. If you could take anything from me, the number one thing you need is the power of application. Once you learn how to apply and work in action, you got it. That's the joint. Like, that's the joint. And listen, I didn't get $1 million. I'm popped right now. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But I'm so at peace and happy right now. People that really know me know, like, this nigga is clearly on some shit, because I'm doing what I want to do. Like, on God, I'm just doing my thing right now. You feel me? So, like, I feel so, you mean, that's why I'm like, I gotta keep coming to y'all. I gotta, you mean? But over time, the things that are rich to people hopefully come my way, maybe not. I don't know. But that's not important right now. What's important is how you treating yourself. You fucking dickhead. Like, cause we gotta laugh. You feel me? We gotta bid. Like, do you joke anymore? Like, you mean, like, are you just uptight? You know what I'm saying? All the time? Like, are you around uptight people? Because that's the main thing with the self-talk, John, too, is like, are y'all afraid to be by yourselves? I spend a lot of time alone, you know? It's a good and a bad thing, you know? I think 40 Laws of Power is like, don't isolate yourself. Or I don't remember what it say. I'm not gonna lie. I think isolating yourself is important. Then there's a time where you need to grow out of that. You got to get out of that. You don't want to stay in that. But stop running away from yourself. You feel me? Once you start thinking, you got to start smoking. Once you're in an emotional state, you need some stimulus. Let me turn the TV on. Let me look at this on the phone. Let me go on YouTube. Let me go on TikTok. Let me go on Instagram. Like, let me give yourself a break. Your brain want a break, but you ain't giving it a break. Now you burnt out, you sleep, you wake up. Damn. You mean, like, what's your pattern? What's your habits? Do you know, or are you just unaware? Like, and it's okay if you're unaware. It's okay if you haven't been thinking about this, to be honest. And like I said in the last, it's best if you notice. I really love to help people that already know. You feel me? Like, if I'm helping at all, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, it's just confirmation. Like, confirmation is a really good joint. Like, don't sleep on the confirmation joint. That's a great thing. Like, you know, just hearing, oh, okay, yeah, you know, I was already thinking that, so now I know. So now you gotta put into action. Stop thinking about what motherfuckers think about you. And if you're like, change your John. You need change. And for me, to be honest, I still need a lot of change. Now that I do podcasting, the second I started podcasting, my whole life became about podcasting. That's not going to last. If my whole life can't get out of podcasting, this is going to crash and burn. Believe that. Yeah. Facts. This is not going to last if I can't find a balance. And I haven't found it, but I am seeking it. You get what I'm saying? That's me being transparent with y'all, and I'm only on my 3rd episode. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that in the sense of like, oh, that's a reason to quit or give up, because no, I love it. I do love it. I do love that I'm that into it and that it's coming with that much intensity. But at the same time, it's like I ain't working out as much as I just was. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm doing this, I'm not spending time. Maybe I don't need to be spending time with anybody, but because I really don't think I need to right now. But I just know I can be doing more for self. You know, it's some things I'm DJing still, but I can do more with building my profile, marketing myself for what I want, like corporate DJ gigs. I've been putting that to the back burner, just solely focused on creating content. I don't know the results that's going to come out of that, but I know I need to find balance. So yeah, stop being all talking like crazy to yourself, because I mean, like, ain't nobody like, you know. And if you around somebody that's trying to hear that, then you around the wrong type of joint, or you might not really like it. Listen, like I said in the last joint, at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta do what works for you. Not everybody got a certain level of ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep my expectations low as much as I can. You get what I'm saying? So you could be somebody listening that's on the path of like, you know, I want to hear something different. I want to grow. I just want to support bro. Or like, I just want to check this joint out. I don't really care you mean? Like, I'm with whatever you want. But if you know deep down inside you want a real like change, shift, and you just want to get out the stage of imagining things that you want to have and all of that, you really want some change, then listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Because I'm not going to ever use my words in life to just be wasted or like not help get you to that next joint. It's either I don't know, I'm going to shut the fuck up, or I'm going to give you some game. Like, I'm heavy. Like, if I don't know something, I don't know nothing about, I don't know about my own sign. You know how people be like, yo, what sign you is? I'll be like Pisces. And I don't know nothing about Pisces. Like, I mean, I don't know nothing about a lot of shit. But what I do know shit about, I know it a little bit. You mean? Like, as much as I'm not digging my joint.